Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Angie Blog. I'm so glad you're here. This is the continuation of the second dream, sorry. The explanation from the first dream into this, but I think the first dream, if you go see it, I'll put it in the description below because I know they're all synchronicity, all related in some way or form. And yeah, so here goes the second dream. This is the explanation. I was meant to talk about it in the water. So yeah, so here's the second dream, and then here we're gonna come back here and I'll explain to you. I will go more detailed to it, and I was guided to do a little bit of tarot to confirm some of the stuff, give you some advice, just like I did in the first reading, because that was a heavy dream. And anyways, I already got some confirmation for that, so I'm glad that you were able to receive the confirmation. It also is a testimony for me, also that the prayers that I've been doing, and then perhaps other people in this community also has been doing. So I'm glad that actually that worked out for you. Okay, just continue praying, just continue doing what you're doing, okay? Because if you get heavy attack like that, it's because you're doing something right. Okay, all right, so this is the second dream. What is it about? All right, so the other dream, here it goes. So the other dream was another scenario that it went right away when I passed that house with acid, which is crazy. Then it went to another house, and then this time in another scenario there were ants. Yes, ants, like an infestation in the whole house, okay? And I know as someone who's been through stuff like that, infestation of like cockroaches, infestation of bed bugs, infestation, like, you know, that's also, it's for me as someone who experienced that, it's somebody doing witchcraft on your home. Okay, they're doing witchcraft on your, and if you're not protecting yourself spiritually, if you're not praying, if you're not saging your place, if you're not cleansing yourself, this is what's happening. For some of you, you're dealing with stuff like that in your home. Things happening is because somebody's sending shade. Someone's doing like a conflict magic. Okay, they're doing stuff. Okay, so this is why when you pray, when you sage yourself, you cleanse your home, you constantly clean it, right? This is why it cannot affect you. They only affect the external stuff. It don't affect your finances. Some of you could be seeing that a lot of things like money is going down and stuff like that. This is someone doing that. Okay. Right now, we have a lot of retrogrades, okay? So these people are gonna get exactly what they gave you, but 10 times worse. That's for some of you. That's why I said that message with vindication. I love God. I love you, God. Like, he does this in a way synchronicity, because I love that word too, synchronicity. I love the magic of synchronicity. So he's doing it in a way to show you that everything's happening for a reason and everything is divine timing. Okay, so any of you who have dealt with like infestation, or someone, like, let's say you fought in the justice system about, you know, maybe you just rented this new apartment and it was infested with like ants or cockroaches, rats and stuff like that, and the landlord didn't tell you, yeah, you're getting vindicated for that. Okay, it's gonna backfire on that person. And that too, you've been dealing with the fact that landlords have lied about it. They're been lying about it, saying that it's you that brought it, that that was never there, but it's bullshit. They know this, that they're just lazy as fuck. Also, some of these people don't work, right? Most of the landlords, they don't work, they don't have a job. You are their job. You pay for their income, right? So if they don't have that, if their houses are all infested and stuff like that, who's gonna rent the place? And that too, they don't want to invest because they don't work, right? They don't want to invest on fixing their home and disinfecting their home, right? No, they make you pay for that. So that's why you go to court, you sue their fucking asses, okay? Some of you have won that case and you still haven't received any money, right? That's for some of y'all. That money is coming, whether these people like it or not. That too, you could also be dealing with corporation and system. Like, they know that you won the case, but they're finding ways to make you guilty about something else because they know they have to pay you, but they're not paying you, right? That's for some of y'all, okay? That's what I'm saying. There's vindication for that. So that's it. Another scenario, ants infestation in the house through, and then I start throwing chlorine at them, because that's something that I did in my other house for the cockroaches. Chlorine liquid, and they will like scatter, right? Some of them will scatter and then go through the cracks, right? They will go through the cracks of the room. There was like a room. The same will, some of them will survive, and then some of them didn't, right? So you will see like them everywhere, the ones that didn't survive. Some of you, and then in the dream, I managed to stop the infestation. And right away when I stopped the infestation, I left that place. So I guess I had not only chlorine, I actually had the right poison, or the right thing to stop the infestation. So some of you is that you're being, you will have people, or you will have the resources that you need to clear out your name, or clear out anything that, vindication, basically, okay? Either is you that you will have the right tools, or you will have the right people that are gonna come to help you, or basically God is gonna dismantle whatever it needed to be shown, so that your name or anything that has been, if you're wrongly accused and stuff like that, especially your work, because ants are hardworking, right? Ants are they work together, or they work for the right cause or the right outcome, right? But also could be ants, they're constantly working, they're constantly overworking. So some of you have been working like massively all the time, right? And there's someone right behind you. Do you see it? Oh, there's two people. Some of you have been working a lot, right? And then nothing is working, right? Nothing, you're not seeing any results or anything like that. That's going to change, okay? So that's a confirmation for some of you, all right? All right, so going to the next dream. All right, so by now you heard what the second dream is about. I just want to keep the high vibrations. All right, so I hope you took notes, like I explained, and do your own research as well. But here I was guided to do from this book and this one, a specific word, and nothing is coincidences anymore. I know that everything is divine timing. I was guided to let you guys the verse of the day today, which is apparently is related to this. Usually in the first dream, as you notice, I didn't have any prophetic messages from the Bible, but today for the second message, you do have it, okay? So this is Mark 11, verse 25. What you can do is go read it on your own, Mark 11, and then maybe there's some words or something there that it can resonate to you about this dream, okay? But specifically, the Holy Spirit asked me to say Mark 11, verse 25. Perhaps 25 could be significant for you. Perhaps you're 25. Perhaps you are seeing a lot of 222s or 55. This can break into 7. 7 can mean protection, divine intervention, intense protection, okay? So here it goes. And when you stand praying, if you hold anything against anyone, forgive them, so that your Father in heaven may forgive you your sins, okay? So I feel like even though perhaps you know who is doing this type of situation, or trying to create some type of blockages in your work or something, I feel like he's trying to let you guys know that vengeance is not for you. Vengeance is for God, okay? So, yeah. So what he's saying is that forgive them, okay? Not only for you to set yourself free, but also your soul, but also that person or group or whatever, because what is coming for these people, it's not something that you wish on anybody, no matter how bad intention it is. And I know there's a lot of people are kind of like really rowdy about that and kind of angry that, we pray for our enemies and stuff like that. But I've learned that so far, especially people who are much in a high priestess energy, right? They have the way how they stay as a high priestess, a high vibration, and they don't let anything affect them. And it's because they have a kind heart. They have a forgiving heart, okay? They have a clean heart, right? Also, they work with integrity, and they don't entertain this negative energy, and they no longer, they don't accept it. Because it doesn't mean like when you forgive someone, doesn't mean that you accept them into your life. Some of you could, if you see some change. Again, change requires change of with action, right? So if they're saying that they're changing but you don't see any of that, then it's like the forgiveness goes for you, not, but if you see some changes and somewhere they're going through repentance, you pray to God and God tells you that it's okay to open that door again for that person, that God worked on them and stuff like that, and that they being, they're genuine now, they're, they want to do better and stuff like that, they want to, they see the value now where before they didn't see it, right? So that's between you and God and that person or whoever But what I'm saying is that sometimes this is why it's important to have that relationship, because, that way you'll know when God says, no, do not open that door. That person is not worthy of that forgiveness, or they are worthy to be around your energy. And it's just what it is. It doesn't mean that you're better than them or something like that, but it just means that God is trying to protect you, trying to protect that you stay with your integrity, that you stay, honest, that you have a forgiving heart, that you have a clean heart, because he knows already, he sees it. Remember, he sees what you cannot see. So he already knows that person might corrupt you somehow, might make you do something just to, be on the cloud, right? They might make you, nobody can make you do anything, it's a choice. But I feel like maybe sometimes people can be very heavy manipulators. And if you're someone who it's working as perhaps, I'm seeing the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups can be someone very loving, very empathetic, right? Very giving. But sometimes Queen of Cups has, the tendency of over giving and then not creating boundaries, okay? And people usually take advantage of the Queen of Cups because she's so kind, because she's so empathetic. So people think that someone's empathy and kindness is their weakness, and they take advantage of that. They abuse that. This is why when in the Empress energy and High Priestess, the women, divine feminine, or a male, doesn't, men can have that divine feminine within themselves, that Empress energy. We all have it within themselves. We have the Emperor and the Empress, okay? And the High Priest and the High Priestess, and the Hierophant and the High Priestess, when we are in the high vibration, okay? And that too, when you're in that energy, you don't look down on people. You're in the same level. It's just that your vibration, your soul is heightened. Remember that. It's not looking down and feeling that you're entitled and selfish and stuff like that. That's not it. Remember, spiritual greed. I talked about that. Don't go there. Don't be there, okay? Forgive. This is how you stay humble, you forgive, and you look at everyone the same as you are. You're not better than anybody. You're just a flesh here. You're a spirit having a human experience here. And yes, you might feel entitled because maybe you have more than other people. For example, financially, you have a bigger home, a car, or whatever it is. It still doesn't make you better than anybody. You are exactly as just anybody who is having issues on the street right now. Why? Because we live in an inequality world. We live in an oppressed and unjust system. It's not fair. And the fact that you promote and think that you're better than everybody because you have a certain status, a certain thing, that makes you even more lower than those people who are homeless. But the society and the world make you think, in your money, right? Make you think that you're better than everyone. God sees everything and knows your heart. So if you're not being kind to people or you're not talking to people because they're poor or they don't have a certain status, or you think that you're better than them, that's gonna come down like this. Trust me. All of us who think that you're better than everybody, God has humbled you, right? Right? Yeah, you know what that feels like, right? You're there and then you're down and that's it, right? That's why you don't talk bad about people. You don't try to jeopardize other people. You don't, right? Because you don't want to be convicted, right? So that's what I'm saying. You don't want to have that. Forgive those who did anything against you. It doesn't matter, okay? And I'm telling you, forgiveness is a practice, okay? Because sometimes your ego is gonna fight with you. You're gonna have to fight with your ego. Like, it's like gonna say, no, we're gonna do this with this person. We know who they are, especially when sometimes, like, you know, God shows you who they are, and then he tells you, be quiet, don't talk about this person, don't say anything. What I'm showing you is, and that's it. Like, that's how we also test your trust, to test if you're trustworthy, right? So if he tells you forgive them, pray for them, and then that's it, you do that. But sometimes, you know, you're human, you're like, no, I don't want to pray for this person, you know, you start getting rowdy and stuff like that, you know, and you get convicted for that, right? Or something happens, you know, things start blocking your finances, or anything start blocking because you have to forgive, right? So it's a process, just like, you know, letting go of addictions and stuff like that. It's a process, okay? You have to do the process, but yes, you have to do the work. You have to balance this situation, this emotion, this thing. But, you know, you're not alone doing this, you know. So that's what he's letting you guys know, that you're not alone doing this. So all you got to do is ask. You have angels, you have ancestors, you have him, you have your ascended master, you have Jesus, you have all of them. Like, they're just there. You just have to say it. Another thing that I learned recently, which I thought I was like, wow, I usually, and other people say, like, you know, you praying out loud is supposed to, but apparently praying for the things that you want, you should keep it to yourself. I never heard of that. Like, because apparently not only God can hear your prayers, but also the enemy. Yeah, that's something that I had to learn. So maybe some of you have been praying and praying out loud and stuff like that about your work or something that you've been doing, and then someone's just creeping out with the ants and infestation and stuff like that and trying to jeopardize it, right? It's because the enemy is hearing too. So maybe that's a sign on itself for some of you. Like, pray in the inside, okay? Or silent, like very low, or in your mind, you know? Have that protection, like do your prayers, protect your mind and stuff like that before, and then ask what you're asking, okay? And then remember, you also have to close the prayer when you're done. Like, you have to say thank you and then close it up, so that way it doesn't, you don't stay, the spiritual realm doesn't stay opened, you know, stay opened, right? Another thing my spirit guy saying, like, the songs that I have right now, it's for specific beats, is to heal the heart as well and connect with Gaia. So we'll leave it in the description below, so for you guys to it's very nice. The meditation that I had today with this specific song, there is a message that Gaia wants to give to each of you. So I received mine, I wrote it down right away. So that's for some of you. Maybe for the person who's this second dream might be related. There's a message for you when you do the meditation. 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. But you'll see, like, the music will, it's like an old, if you're an old soul too, you will get it like really fast. But those who are new souls, you know, Gaia has a specific message for you, okay? But okay, let's get into it. So I don't want to make this too long like I did the first stream. But hey, whatever happens, happens. We'll see. Okay, so we're talking about ants. The only thing that I found here, where do we go? Ants. So this is house ant, okay? So this is the dream interpretation dictionary, okay? So when you see ants in your dream, or in this case, in this dream for a prophetic dream. So it says the symbolism of an ant is usually built around associations such as being busy, always on the move. Busy urban environments are compared to an ant colonies because of the hustle and crowding. The symbolism can be built around other common associations with ants, such as self-sacrifice, carrying big load, or resourcefulness. And they're showing me, like, recently I went to the Insectarium, and in the where the butterfly section is, there's these big huge ants. They're carrying like this huge leaves, and all together, like one working on the other, and like they're all doing the exact same thing to a common purpose, you know? So I feel like a lot of you are carrying a lot of things, right? You're doing a lot of things for a lot of people and stuff like that. So I feel like you're also very busy, you know, and I feel like there's other people who are watching you do this type of things, and they're trying to disrupt it. So it's like, I see someone, like, if you're in an ant colony, if you're working with a team or something like that, there's someone like going and trying to, you know, pull you out or take you out of that alignment or that hard work that you're doing. So that could be significant for someone. Ants can symbolize feeling like a cog in the machine, one worker among many. You feel that your uniqueness or individuality is not valued. That could be also significant for some of you. An infestation of ants or ant spice, in this case we're talking about infestation. There was an infestation everywhere, and then they were going in the cracks of the house. So ants or ants bites can symbolize something. There was no bites here. Something that irritates you. It's probably a small irritation or something to try to overlook, since ants are small creatures easily overlooked. Along this line, ants can be into anything, and the association can be used to create symbolism related to an inability to keep something out of your life. It always finds a way back in. So we'll tap into that more but I feel like it's time to go into insects. It says bugs. Yeah, so I feel like a lot of you there's something that you need to be, out of all the hard work that you're doing, I feel like there needs to be some balance. Like there's something that is creating a workload or something that doesn't necessarily need to be there. So I feel like there's a lot of interception or looking at things from a different perspective, so you can see what you really need during this time and what you really don't, like what it's like kind of dragging, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't need to be there, you know? Maybe there's something in your home or something that you need to clean up, that you need to get away, or that's if you're seeing ants in your home too, not necessarily in your dreams, you know, like time to clean up, right? Bugs. Okay, so it says bug. A bug in your drink can symbolize something bugging you, meaning you're annoyed or irritated by something small, okay? Or you have anxieties or fears related to bugs, and your dreams use the imaginary to connect with other sources of anxiety and fear. I'm not necessarily afraid of bugs, so if you're someone who's afraid of bugs, there's some anxiety and fears that you need to deal with, okay? So I'm going to show you that you're scared of to give you an opportunity to overcome the fear. Dreams about being covered in bugs can be like shock therapy, and all or nothing attempt to overcome the fear. The same imagery of heck of a way of symbolism, phobias and anxiety attacks. Yeah, that's what I thought when I saw it, like everywhere in the walls, and then when I tried to put the chlorine on the thing to take him away, the ones that would run away, it just felt like really infested. So it says, since bugs can be associated with pestilence and disease, they can symbolize bad influence or negativity. That's the first thing I said, like, oh, this is bad. Would you, like, when I got in, I was like, oh, this is so much negativity, there's bad influence there, there's something in your environment that it brings bad influence or negativity around you, and it needs to be eliminated, if that makes sense. Also, they say they can symbolize feelings of guilt or shame, okay? So yeah, bug can symbolize a low state of living, a slowing or emotionally decreased states. Interesting. A woman dreams about going over to her best friend's house. The friend appears at the front door of the dreamer, sees an infestation of bug inside the home. There was no best friend, there was nobody, but I did walk into a door before I got in, and I didn't see who opened the door was already open, okay? It says that friend symbolizes emotional and personal difficulties. The friend didn't reveal how bad things really are, but the dreamer subconsciously picks it up on it. So some of you could be dealing with something that you're not speaking up, and you're meant to be, you need to talk to someone. If you're dealing with something like, you know, has severe anxiety or fears and stuff like that, could be trauma. Some of you could be dealing with a lot of trauma and stuff like that, or had recently dealt with some traumatic experience. It's good to talk to someone about it, okay? Because this accumulates, right? It's like accumulates into negative thinking, and then fear, anxiety, and then depression, and then suicidal thoughts, and then it goes even more deeper if it's not being addressed, if it's not being looked at, okay? Especially within yourself. if you're ignoring it or trying to numb it, and then this is escalating, okay? So just saying. Okay, so let's go into the home part, because this is what's in a home. Go see dream first, and then there is a part that I talk about home, that I describe the home. So that is for you, because I'm not going to repeat myself. But there was a part that I told you guys in the first dream as well that I will look into about the specific house, because I was like, okay, that's the second dream. So here it goes. But if you want the more details about the house or home, go see the first dream, okay? I will leave it in the description below. Here, dreams about something invading a home can symbolize difficulties, problems, or other sort of disruption to your peace of mind or your routine, right? So ants have a specific routine. They do a specific things at a specific time. They work together and stuff like that. So something is trying to disrupt that routine, that work, right? So that's why I told you, I see someone like trying to block that routine that you have, or trying to disrupt it. Someone very negatives, okay? It could symbolize invasion of privacy. So that too, that could be someone trying to tap into your your records, your phone and stuff like that. That too, that channel message that I had a dream also that I literally woke up and I started like rebuking it, It's like somebody in the dream was asking me to write my signature, like to write it many times, my signature. And I was like, what the fuck? So at first I didn't understand. I did like the first letter, like my name, A, Angie. So I did the A, but then I was like, wait, why am I doing this? And so I rebuke it right away. And I knew, because this has happened before, where there's people that get paid, so they tap into your dreams, and then make you do things in the spirit realm so that they can use it. So somebody who's very skilled on this, okay, they ask someone to for you to write your signature so that they can use it, in contracts or something like that. These people are fucked up. Anyways, that I know that on my end, and whoever tried to do that, it's already been sent back. Okay, that person's gonna regret it. I put it on if you look at the community board on Angie blog, you'll see the details about that dream, okay, and what happened, what I got the confirmation by the Holy Spirit that it's already been dealt with. Okay. Rats or roaches? I didn't see rats. Okay, so snakes, spiders, no. Intruders in your home can symbolize loss of privacy or anything else that feels intrusive. An intruder can represent an illness or a virus that invades the body. Yeah, here. A dream about home destroyed or in ruins can symbolize a breakup, divorce, or other situations that breaks up family, disrupts a living situation. Okay, and the other thing that I saw, okay, so yeah, infest. So they let me know they wanted to let me know that infest, and then incest, and then invasion. So this can be significant. Infest for some of you, go check it out. Insects and invasion. I mean, I will tell you the details, but that was while I was looking for the words, Holy Spirit was telling me speak about these, because each of these could be significant for someone, specifically about that dream. Okay, so infest. An infestation in a dream can connect with a situation in decay, such as when you haven't been taking care of yourself and your emotional, psychological, or physical health declines. It's a condition that spreads and grows because of neglect. The symbolism is based on the association that an organic substance in decay is likely to be infested with insects or maggots. Okay? Yeah, gross, right? But in a way, it's beautiful because it's part of the process of eating the waste or renewing life. Which, that's what I was saying, like, when I was like, renewing life. So when we're doing the cleaning up of the thing, right? And then, yes, some of them went through the cracks and left. And then the other ones who were, like, dead or whatever, they were just on the floor. They wouldn't move or anything like that. And everything was clearing out. So the fact that they were still something, that's what it's saying, is like, you will do something about it. You wouldn't just let that, happen. And that's what I felt too. Like, I will do something. I will clean it up. I was like, even if it wasn't my home, it was not my home. Okay. But either way, it doesn't matter. I just started cleaning it up, and I was like, no, If you dream about an infestation eating decayed flesh, ooh, thank God it wasn't that. It can symbolize that you're letting go of something holding you back. Ooh. Okay, no, that was none of that. Infestation can symbolize a squalor. For example, an infestation of rats or roaches can symbolize squalid living conditions. Here, an infestation of bug can symbolize worries, problems, and anxieties. So some of you is that it's basically a lot of anxieties and fears right now that is like crawling in your mind. Like, you need to clear that up. You know what I'm saying? Do more exercise, focus on maybe meditation, praying, going outside, doing something with your time. Like, don't let that overthinking anxiety, because honestly, anxiety and depression, all these things are things to keep you stagnant. It's like a spirit that is sent out for you guys to, you know, if you're in a low vibration, you will feed off of it. Okay, so the only way that you don't feed this anxiety and depression and all these things, you have to move. You got to do something. Dance, paint, anything. You have to keep your mind busy. Create, be creative. That's something that could be it. It's something that it's eating on your soul that you're not doing, that you're supposed to be doing. That's for some of you. Okay, not saying that, you know, taking medication and stuff like that. Like, some of you do take medication, but there is a point in your life that you won't need it. I spoke about that in my podcast. I spoke about that, like, that stuff. You're not meant to be depressed, anxiety, all that stuff. That's the enemy. And the more you feed it, the more you are in that victimhood, that you can't do anything, that you can't help yourself, the more it gets bigger. Okay, so that's it. All those of you, I understand, like, you know, you can't help it. You actually could be having a mental illness or something like that. You know, that's for very rare of you, that you can't do anything, that it comes from a family that is from generational, you know what I'm saying? But don't think that God can make the impossible possible, okay? Especially if you're somebody who connects with him, who wants to get rid of all these things, all this negative energy, perhaps a general curse that you had. I'm the living testimony of that. Like, I had many generational curses, and it's being done, broken with, okay? So you just have to believe, you have to have faith, okay? And you have to trust, okay? And then do the work. It's not just like, okay, I pray and then, no, you have to do the work. You have to do the healing work. You have to do what you're meant to be here to do. You know, you have to do the shadow work. Yeah, you have to do it. Yes, even with whatever is happening in the world, but that too, all of that is happening in the world is a distraction. So if you learn how to stay focused on your own path, do what you got to do, focus on your family, balancing your stuff like that, and being balanced, then you won't look at what's the outside world. You will only look at it when your cup is full and you're ready to help other people. That's really it. You're ready to maybe connect with other person that you've been guided to connect to. You've been guided to talk or be friends or whatever. Just, that's for some of you. They infest your mind, right? This anxiety, fears, and stuff like that. Remember, the mind is the devil's playground. So if you let it play, then there's nobody that you can blame, right? Okay? So don't let it. You can fight this. Everyone has able to fight it. You can do the too. Even the person who has the worst stuff in their life, they have overcome things, okay? So it's not impossible. It's your mind that's telling you, oh, it's impossible, I can't do it. Then you stay in the victimhood, you stay stagnant, you procrastinate, and you don't do anything, right? And then you start blaming other people. Then you start being negative because it multiplies. The negativity is so easy to, you know, but it's heavy, you know? But you want to carry it? Hey, it's on you. But we're giving you tips and ways of how to get rid of that, how to not let that heavy load and let go of that load, let go of that negativity, and focusing on the positive. Now, I'm not saying that you're always going to be positive, because it's okay to go down, but don't stay there. That's the point. Don't stay in the abyss. If you're going through hell, why would you stay in hell? There, that's for you. If you're going through hell, why would you stay there? Wouldn't you fly out? Wouldn't you get out of there? Right? It's the same thing. And don't think for a second that spiritual people, high priestess, emperor, the empress, we don't go through depression, anxiety, all this type of shit, or spiritual warfare on top of all of that, or work, or family situation, things like that on a daily basis. And we have to overcome that. We have to find balance of that. We have to do what we got to do. So when we tell you like, oh, you don't understand what severe depression and anxiety and stuff like that, suicide, we've been there. We're there every single day. Do you understand? Without medication. Okay? So we're not saying that we're better than you, but we're saying that we've been there, done that, and because we have overcome it by connecting with the Most High, who tells you all the time and everywhere in the Quran, the Bible, everywhere, sends you synchronicity, sends you prophet, sends you tarot readers, it's a possibility to not be codependent of medication. It's a possibility for you not to have anxiety and depression anymore, not to have suicidal thoughts. But a weak mind is the best playground for the devil. This is why you have to strengthen your mind. You have to be stronger in mind. And when you are stronger in your mind, nothing can come into that. It's like a shield. You create a shield in your mind. But that takes work. That takes some serious healing. And it's up to you. It's a free will. You do what you want. But the only one who can help us strengthen that mind, can be that spiritual warrior from within ourselves, have that validation from within ourselves, be happy within ourselves, find joy and creativity through adversity and all the things that has happened in the world, is up there. The Most High. God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. Okay? That's it. Just letting you know, because all of these stuff, it's the infestation of your mind. It's the overthinking. An infestation of sharks can symbolize feeling if you're in dangerous water. We didn't see any shark. And again, see, infestation can symbolize shame or disgust. The bigger the infestation, the greater the shame or guilt. So some of you are feeling guilty and shame. That stuff is heavy. It's heavy. So you have to forgive yourself. You have to go through, you know what I'm saying? And you have to let that go, right? Now, another way that you can do this, if you're feeling shameful or guilty for something that you did to someone or something that you've done or something like that, you gotta take action and accountability and responsibility for it. You gotta have integrity. You gotta be honest, right? Because you want to be someone who has integrity, who has loyalty. You have to have that, you know, within other people as well. You have to have that within yourself. So if you're feeling shame and guilty about something that you have done, just start not doing it, right? Or start forgiving yourself, forgiving that person or something. I don't know. There's some of you who are carrying a lot of shame and guilt right now, a lot of regret, right? Something that you've done. Speak with the person that you need to speak to, right? Or just forgive yourself and continue moving on. Let go of that, you know, because that is heavy. Again, infestation can see a similar simulation to disease or plague. It's something is contracted, something spread, something dirty, damaging, or disgusting, something that plagues you, that don't go away, that has to be cleaned or cut out. And then it says disease. Okay, some of you, there's something that is making you sick, and is very similar to the dream first. It talks about acid, so that could be significant for some of you. Okay, all right, so insects. Type of insects can have a specific symbolism, or if in a dream features type of insect, see below. Okay. Okay, the meaning of insects in dreams tend to relate to what insects do. Two of the most common references are biting and stinging. There was no biting or stinging in a dream. Insect bites, no. A dream house, there you go. In a dream house is infested by cockroaches. Oh, yuck. In life, you are taken advantage of by filthy people, or someone's personal habits are gross. Ew. That's for some of you. I didn't see cockroaches, but hey, if you see cockroaches and stuff in your dreams, yeah. Infested in dream can symbolize anxieties and irritation, something that bugs you. For example, you find grubs in the bottom of a styrofoam cups associated with the cups used coffee work. No, we already said that something is bugging you. The head associated with thoughts, insects with irritation, two associations go together. Insects can symbolize problems and worries that bug you. The more insects, generally, the more problems and worries. So yeah, some of you are dealing with something. The same imagery can symbolize shame or disgust with yourself. You should never feel disgust with yourself, no matter what, okay? Unless you really did something, you really had to repent and forgive yourself or something, you know? Because those are heavy. And then that accumulates too. It like accumulates in your, but if you've done something in your bad karma, that shame and guilt and this and feeling disgust about something, it's heavier and it tends to burst that karma jar, okay? The bad karma. Because usually that brings bad karma like this. Yeah, so if you're something that you're feeling shameful or disgust or anything like that, yeah, you gotta talk to the Most High, because that's not good. He's the only one that can give you forgiveness and repentance, okay? And then don't do it again, right? Don't do it again. And don't go, if you're around people who make you feel that way, don't go back there. You know what I'm saying? Like, know your worth, like have some self-respect, you know? Bugs crawling on you can symbolize, no, they weren't crawling on me. Bug inside your body, ooh. An insect eating can symbolize the feeling of being small and powerless. They were eating the stuff in the walls. So some of you could be feeling powerless by a lot of people, like trying to, you know. Those are all negative, but there are good ones involving insects. For example, a butterfly landing on you can symbolize that you can be trusted with things that are delicate or fragile. Insects can be used to make metaphors. When you look around busy city, do you see a comparison with an ant colony? Ever watch people swarm like flies to take advantage of a misfortune? Do you observe like a fly on the wall? The comparisons are all around us. Okay, so invasion. An invasion in a dream can symbolize something that invades your thoughts or breaks your routine. See? So I feel like they're sending something to you guys to break your routine, to stop you what you're doing. Perhaps you're building, I'm hearing consistency, instability. So this is threatened for someone. A lot of your enemies right now, they're threatened by your consistency and the fact that you're building stability during this time. So this is why you overcome that. This is why they put in fear, doubts, they're projecting stuff. So the dream basically symbolizes that you have to overcome that. You can't stay there. You can't let them win. Don't let them win, okay? Continue building your consistency. Continue building this ability. The fact that I'm giving you this message is a confirmation for you to keep going. Go more at it. Go ham. Go. Do you understand? You gotta keep going, okay? Because that's what they're trying to do. And the more you keep going, the more you follow your path, the more you continue doing your consistency and building that stability, the more it fucking backfires on these people. And now they're gonna be inconsistent, they're gonna be imbalanced, and they're getting sick, by the way. There's some disease here going on. I will confirm it with tarot, but I'm telling you right now, just keep going. Don't stop, okay? I hope this gives you courage and encouragement to continue going, to keep pushing. You gotta keep pushing, especially in the mind. They're trying to affect your mind. It's your mind. You gotta make this stronger. Less feelings, less, you know? Gotta be like that Queen of Swords energy. King, Queen of Swords, they're rigid, smart, and they're strategic. And they don't give a fuck who they need to cut off. Do you understand? You gotta be doing it. Also, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, they're passionate, they're leaders. They stand up for what they believe. They finish what they start. They don't let it, they're in that ant quality. That ant, that queen ant, they're in the front. Okay? And for some of you, you could be that. You could be in the front and then a lot of people follow you, right? That's what it is. They're threatened by what you're doing. So continue going, okay? Yeah, it can be anything you will be described as invasive. For example, you're trying to study or get some work done, or your phone rings constantly. Or you come home to find that someone has been poking around on your computer. That could be related to the dream one. It's an invasion of privacy, an intruder, right? See, go back to the intruder. So this too, it could be intrusive. This was intrusive because it was in someone's home and it was everywhere. Like, it was like, what the heck? See, a symbolism of an intruder can be found in the root word intrude. When you feel intruded on, you can dream about intruder breaking into your home, barging into a private situation, such as while using the bathroom or taking a shower. Many situations in life can be symbolized this way. Unwanted thoughts or something interferes with your concentration can be intrusive. Thoughts that keep you awake at night are intrusive. Bad memories can be intrusive. Do you understand? So they're trying to keep you stuck in the past, put memories there, or maybe they're around you and they keep reminding you of who you were in the past, but you're not that person anymore. So they're trying to keep you down. That's how they do it. See, compare with something that makes you unsettled or uncomfortable. For example, you can be unsettled by rumors at work that layoffs are coming. You can be uncomfortable with a person who is too forward or demanding. You can feel intruded upon when someone asks you personal questions or pry into your private life, such as doing a physical exam or something like that. Like there's an intruder. Someone's trying to intrude into your life or disrupt your privacy or something like that because you're somewhat a hard worker. You're trying to build stability and consistency. Yeah. You see, it's intruder can also symbolize an unknown, a repressed or rejected part of yourself trying to get your attention, okay? It wants to be consciously recognized or integrated into the personality. It's like family pet. Okay, but that doesn't... Anyways, invasion. An invasion implies a heavy struggle that comes on suddenly, though it might be expected. For example, you know that a major push is coming to get a project done at work and dream about preparing of an invasion. In the eyes of a retail worker, Black Friday is comparable to an invasion. For teachers, it could be the first day of school, right? Of course, dreaming about an invasion can be interpreted more literally. For example, viruses and germs invade your body. They can number in a million, so it's like an invaded army, and a person is said to fight or battle illnesses. So that's what I was doing. I was fighting, like taking all these ants out, you know what I'm saying? Invaded your land, or your company brought by a corporate raiders, or you have been taking in news about countries preparing to go to war or invading their neighborhoods, and your dreams response to it. Wow. So some of you could be in war or something like that, or being in war already, and you've been having these dreams of invasion, like someone invading your privacy, invading your stuff, you've been fighting that too. Like this, it could be a dream of that. Like keep going. Like I'm hearing teamwork makes the best work. Okay, so I feel like you could be working with other people, and you've been getting a lot of people trying to disrupt this work. Okay, all right. So the other one that I got for the symbolism, it was ant, right? So here you go. According to the Greek mythology, Marimes, the Greek word for ant, angered Athena, the goddess of war, by claiming the invention of the plague, generally attributed to the goddess. Athena took her revenge by transforming Marimes into an ant. However, Zeus, in his mercy, reversed the spell cast by Athena, and at the same time transformed all the ants in the anthill into a people known as the Myrmidons. They became the symbol of organized work achieved by united effort for the good of the community, and by analogy, the symbol of honesty, abnegation, and solidarity, since the ant cannot exist outside its community. In the tale of the ant and the grasshopper, which appears in both the Aesop cycle and the fables of Jean de La Fontaine, the ant illustrates the grasshopper's lack of foresight and his own lack of generosity. However, in reality, neither could survive on his own. For these reasons, the appearance of a single ant in a dream is often a sign that the dreamer is dangerously isolated. But it was a lot of ants, so it's not the fact that you're isolated and perhaps you're feeling isolated, but you're not. Maybe by the look at all the ants all together. However, a dream about an anthill is just as worrying, since it represents a form of mental activity that, although extremely organized and apparently healthy and balanced when observed from the outside, is nonetheless the expression of a mind that is so logical and coherent, so inward looking, and focus on a single precise objective that it denies itself all possibility of development and of opening up to the world and life. As a result, ants in a dream reflect too strong an attachment to the physical world, a material possession, which will only prove frustrating for the dreamer's sensitivity and imagination. So this is why it's blocking your intuition, your imagination. All of this negative, the fears, anxiety, it's done. Yeah. And also, if you keep nurturing into sisterhood of the rose, beauty of devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. You could be a teacher. I don't know why this was here, but some of you could be, there's something that you're meant to be doing, but somebody's trying to disrupt it. Okay. Wow, this is longer than I thought. Let me give you some messages for this. Again, it got longer, but let me see what I'm gonna use like I did for the dream first. Give you some confirmation. All right, spirits, tell us about the ants infestation. Who is doing this? There's a main female. They're doing this to the main female. Main male. Some of you are, yeah, see, you're destined to have sudden wealth. This main male wants to court this main female. Perhaps this main female is a hard worker, someone who works a lot. Could be the main male as well. Somebody who wants to, like, they want you guys, there's like courtship or something here. Let's see if you can see it. I mean, yeah. Sudden wealth. Yeah, you guys are meant to be building generational wealth. 7 could be significant. Others of you, it could be a person being in a courtship, but this person doesn't want to be in this relationship. You see, this person is looking away, and this person is like, I don't know. There's something here weird. Yeah, message of concern. The lovers. Yeah. There's something here. You call. Yeah, why? Yeah, truth to be told. Yeah. I'm telling you guys some truth here. Somebody's trying to disrupt something. Yeah, this community, whatever you're building, there's something that you're building. 8 could be significant. Something about a community, something about a family or something like that. Something that you're meant to be having, like this generational wealth. Yeah, this person is a lazy ass person. Or some of you is like, these people, they just want things to be done for them and they don't want to do anything. But you people are very hard worker. These people, they just want to be in the spotlight but not doing anything. Yeah. Some of you have to go the distance for these people. You have, and these people are not grateful or something like that. Some of you could be already balanced and building more consistency, like trying to build something. It's very weird. Yeah, higher power, something that is literally by the higher power. You're seeing a lot of serendipity, a lot of synchronicities here. And you're meant to be doing this, by the way. All right, Spirit. Talk to us about this ant leg up. I'm seeing, like, you see the King of Pentacles, someone very loyal, very stable. But the 5 of Swords talks about deceit. Someone envious and jealous, trying to disrupt something here. We're gonna have some reverses. Yeah, some injustice that happened to this King of Pentacles here. Yeah. Yeah, there was a tower moment. I feel like that's what it is. It's like someone's trying to avoid a tower moment or something like that, or see, they're not going to be successful. The 6 of Wands here in reverse. The High Priestess. Some secrets are being revealed here. It's like these people are trying to create some type of, yeah, it's whatever you're doing for the community or something like that. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You reap what you sow. I'm telling you, some bad karma is happening. See here, an Empress in reverse. This is someone very toxic. Empress in reverse, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ, for real. Like, that's someone who is a horrible mother. If they're not a mother, this is someone who also not very nurturing, very the leg up, someone very lazy as fuck. They don't want to work, they don't want to do anything. They want to get all their rewards by doing nothing. Okay, this person is like, mommy and daddy pay for everything for me, and they want to continue. They always go for people who have the money. If their person don't have money, they don't give a fuck about that person. They tend to be very controlling and manipulative. These are people who actually take their money and pay for spell work and trying to disrupt people's life and stuff like that. But now it's happening to them. Yeah, and that's what they probably did it for someone who lives in a distance. Like perhaps this main female lives in a distance from this male man or something like that. These two people are really hard workers. Yeah, they're trying to disrupt this person's communication. Wow. Two of Wands and the yeah, they're trying to keep this person juggling, and this person is strategizing to be better for themselves. Yeah, they no longer feel rejected, or someone's going to be rejected here. The Four of, oh my God. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, this person we're suffering from heavy anxieties, but it was caused by somebody doing this mental conflict here. Yeah, Seven of Wands. This person standing for themselves, or you're meant to be standing for yourself, creating boundaries around these people. Whoever is trying to disrupt this, who you know, this is telling you, yeah, somebody you block, or someone blocked someone here. The Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, because if you don't block this is good. If you did this, created boundaries, block this person, goes whoever the fuck, family member, ex, whatever the fuck, you're getting your blessing. If not, this would have been like this. Okay, so this is a timeless thing, you know. Yeah, this is why, see, the devil was around. The Strength card. Some of you are building the strength to yeah, this Queen of Swords in reverse, a fucking narc. This person was a narcissistic abuser. Also, some of you, if you're a male who have to deal with a female like this, like some of you kept it quiet, right? This is why the anxiety and fear is like, you didn't want people to look at her in a certain way or something like that. But this person was a fucking demon. Like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? And that too, you're building forgiveness about this person after you blocked this person, broke off from this shit. And you're building your strength again, because this person drained you. They drained the life out of you. Yeah, see, the Five of Cups, this person is regretful, sad, and mad because you broke up with them, because you had to. What the fuck? King of Wands, they probably cheated on you. The King of Wands in reverse is someone very promiscuous, someone not loyal. They cheated with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Some of you could be earth signs. See with the pentacles here, there's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. There's a lot of fire signs here. Could be dealing with also Libra. Could be water signs with the Five of Cups here. But someone's very regretful and like, yeah, because yeah, they were lying. They lie. Someone lied here. Seven of Swords here, doing sneaky shit behind people's back, behind this person's main female or main male who are meant to be working together, who are meant to be building this generational wealth together. This is right now, it's karmic justice, like for real. This person had to close this cycle, or you supposed to close this cycle with this person, or they don't want you to close this cycle with them, but justice is here. This person was doing fucked up shit to keep you stuck. See? Yeah, there's justice here, karmic justice. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. This person was greedy and selfish, or some of you were holding information or finances or something, or you're meant to be stingy about this person. Like someone's money here, they're taking someone's money. Like this person is like, you know what? You're only using me for money, so fuck that. Watch how you take away all these persons. If you were paying someone or helping someone financially and stuff like that, watch how it happens when you take it away. Watch how they act. That's how you know this person is just using you. Yeah, this King of Pentacles, someone who is loyal, very financially balanced. A lot of earth signs here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. You could be dealing with a Libra. Yeah, Neptune retrograde here with the Hangman. High Priestess, the Moon. Something has been revealed. The Empress, Emperor, the Lovers, a Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini, low vibrational Gemini. Yeah, there's a lot of people doing stuff here. Yeah, there's judgment here with the Seven of Cups, trying to create illusions, jealous, or trying to keep you stuck, or have people see you in a different light, trying to break your heart or something like that. These people did too much, way too much. Way too much. See the Four of Swords, they wouldn't let it rest. Yo, divine judgment is here. And the Nine of, yeah. There's something that you wish for, or someone that you told these people. Like, if you're telling people your ideas, they're trying to disrupt it. But the divine judgment is here, okay? Some of you could have judged you in the past. Like they thought that whatever you wanted to work on, or whatever you wanted to do, which is literally ordained by a higher power, is like they were making fun of you, right? And now, but if they were making fun of you and didn't want you to succeed, and they thought that your idea or whatever, or whoever you wanted to be with in the first place before you met this, I don't know who this is. This is someone very toxic here. the Empress in reverse, before you met that, you know, why are they trying to create witchcraft and blocking it? Why is this person? Because they see that you are meant to have this. That's why. These people are jealous and envious as fuck. Spirit, what is this Empress in reverse did to these couple, these people who are hard workers? Yeah, you're meant to be sun protection. Let the rays of the sun clear away any negative energy you might be feeling at this time. That's for the both of you. And silent white worker. Someone around you is doing white magic in secret to help you without your knowledge. Okay? So that could be one of you is doing that for each other, or maybe you both are praying for each other. Usually silent white worker, when I see a candle with white magic, this is somebody praying. So also that too, they could be turning out light for protection. Okay? Yeah, pity party. Someone's going through tough times and wants you to experience the same thing. Yeah, they're going through karma. That's what it is. They want you, see, mirror work. Someone's using mirror work to bring you problems and issues. That's what they're doing. And they're doing like a pity party, like they want people to feel bad for them. But you see, karma, right here. Completion. The energy worked on against you is done. It's over. The spell has been broken. See, they're sending spiritual attacks to the both of you, or to somebody who's a hard worker. Could be two people. Maybe that you're independent and stable in your own way, and you're meant to be together to combine, to help, to work for God. And this person, whoever she is or he, or I don't know, you're fucking crazy. Someone's trying to attack you spiritually to block your third eye and ability to manifest. So some of you could be psychic. They're trying to attack. Yeah, that's what we saw the High Priestess in reverse. Some of you could be paying people to disrupt your psychic ability. Yeah, you see, they were creating a soul tie to this male. You're a soul tie to someone and finding it hard to release the connection. Yeah, that's what they're doing. See, theft magic. Someone's out to take something that is yours. This could be love, money, energy. See, they're a thief. This Empress in reverse is a thief. You see, light magic. Someone's using spell work with good intentions to help you. And I'm going to leave it like that. Being guided to leave it like that. All right, guys. I hope this helped you. Hope this bring you clarity and truth, as I always do here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so that other people are able to find these messages, as this basically is very needed. Somebody needs to hear this message, okay? There's definitely something behind the scenes that obviously backfire, but someone needs to know what is really going on, especially if they're dealing with the heavily effect of the witchcraft or any mind manipulation that they have been done on them. If they have to, you know, cleanse their energy, create blockages for this person's, block this, you know, whoever this is, they needs to stay away from whoever this Empress in reverse is, okay? I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.